Salam alaikum. I'm Raj Bhala. I'm an Indian American law professor at the University of Kansas School of Law. I'm the Associate Dean of International and Comparative Law at the KU Law School and also the Rice Distinguished Professor. I've written a textbook called Understanding Islamic Law, Sharia. Understanding Islamic Law is the first book written by a non-Muslim American law professor designed for an English-speaking audience of law students, law teachers, and lawyers. The traditional Arabic greeting with which I started is symbolic a bit of the textbook itself. The book covers the entire religion, history, and law of Islam and concludes with an Arabic glossary of all the relevant terms in the Sharia. No background in Islam, Islamic law, or Arabic is necessary to read this textbook. The textbook presumes that students, Muslim and non-Muslim alike, will have no background and want to learn in an open-minded, open-hearted way. The basic theme of the book is conveyed in the first word of the title, understanding. The book is not a defense of Islamic law. The book is not a criticism of Islamic law. The book is a balanced approach to Islamic law in its many schools, that is, Sunni Islam and Shia Islam. So it goes through the 4 Sunnite schools and it goes through 12er and 5er and other schools of Shiism. This book is about understanding a great faith and its history and its law, and all the fields of law, from banking and finance to international law to contracts and property to criminal law and family law. It's important to study Islamic law in our current era of globalization. There are roughly 1.5 billion Muslims around the world, and there are many countries with large Muslim communities, or indeed Muslim majority countries. The lawyers we graduate will do business with these countries and with Muslim communities and individuals. They will do business better in a more understanding, tolerant, and peaceful way if they understand Islam in its history, religion, and law. My former students and research assistants encouraged me to write the Understanding Islamic Law textbook. They came from around the world and across Kansas. They came from Iran, Iraq, Syria, Egypt, Saudi Arabia. Some of them had come back from the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and they came with one common motivation. They were tired of seeing their parents' and grandparents' generations having conflicts over places like Kashmir. So they said, why not write a book that will help us understand each other better so that we can work together as lawyers and business people more effectively in a tolerant, peaceful environment. The Understanding Islamic Law Sharia textbook is also used by the United States military to train senior military officials. This use shows how the University of Kansas reaches out beyond its borders to leaders who have to make critical decisions and interact with Muslim communities across the globe.